My name is Aster, an eladrin hailing from the Feywilds. I have traversed great lengths to get here. I am a cleric of the god Sylvanas, and a sage of the Four Seasons, sent on a divine mission to determine the halt of the natural order, and hopefully set things right.
Hi, my name is Cerelia. Cerelia Eon. I am an autognome bard from the island nation of Lantan. I have traveled to the Icewind Dale to find something stolen from my creator, among other things. Bye-bye!
Hello, my name is Cyphus Tomeseeker. I am a human mage hailing from the Academy of Waterdeep. I have heard rumors of a great city once lifted to the stars that came crashing back down, here in the far north. Hence have I come to the Icewind Dale, seeking the knowledge and magic of that once great city.
Greetings, friends. I am Garrosh, a proud silver dragonborn. I grew up in forests south of the Icewind Dale, training to become a stronger ranger that protects both nature and civilization. I have come to the Icewind Dale following a prophetic dream and a mysterious egg. I look forward to seeing what challenges present themselves and to help the people that are suffering along the way.
Hello, my name is Kataros, and I'm a half-drow tiefling. I grew up not far from the Icewind Dale in a small settlement just outside of Luskan. I was born with an innate arcane ability, and have worked on mastering my powers for as long as I can remember. Now that my life is in my own hands, I want to travel to the Dale and find myself.
Do it.
Roll initiative.
Yeah. Here, let's
Need to get my cap.
let's switch over.
God.
they can-
I love how I make so many of the wild decisions in this party and then forget them. It's like, all right, what did I get up to
Pretty
last time?
in character. All right. So now they
That's
can
more
see
in
us.
character for Galahad. Aster
Yeah.
would at least remember the things he's done.
The white moose approaches. It lets out a horrid scream, almost like a war cry. And this is where I'm going to ask you guys to roll initiative. I also don't know why. What's his name? Ronaldo doesn't have a name on here.
Advantage on initiative.
Oh
But
yeah,
that's good.
because of your shield, right?
Yeah, my sense of initiative. I was ready to be like, that's a hot 7. That's gonna go down to a 6.
Oh.
real quick.
Damn.
And that 20 is still good too.
Yeah.
You mean the one I just rolled?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I got a 15.
Moist drop, baby.
Got that motherfucking thing on him.
Guys, I've been playing so much Baldur's Gate, so you're not ready for the move.
Really?
Strategy genius.
He's
Yeah, your strategy of getting your ass kicked by everybody.
Yeah, getting my ass kicked by everybody 3 times before I figure out how to beat them.
No, the strategy is you get your ass kicked by everybody, and then you go and find your love interest.
so Ronaldo.
I keep getting roasted by the skeleton guy who lives at your camp because I haven't fucked anybody yet.
Oh, Withers.
Yeah. No, I know what his name is. It's just funnier to describe the entire situation. Because, yeah, his name's Withers, but it's funnier to know that he is a skeleton man who's being like, sleeping alone again, are we? And I'm like, yeah.
Sad.
Yeah.
Totally cringe.
Imagine we just opened up a crypt and a mummified, person
Yeah.
came out.
Sanhar's like
Imagine.
sleeping alone again.
It's like is this copyright?
Yeah. All right, and then let's give our moose friend his own initiative.
If
He
any of our
left
characters
+3
is
on,
played
so
by
she's got
Brandon
13.
Fraser, I think it should be Garrosh.
What should we mean?
What?
I was saying if any one of our characters should be played by Brandon Fraser, I think it would be Garrosh.
Oh my god.
Where the fuck did Brendan Fraser come in?
The mummy!
Oh. God damn it. I hate you.
That was
I'm sorry, I thought I wasn't just saying some crazy shit.
Oh no, it was crazy shit.
No, that
Okay,
wasn't
good.
saying.
Yeah, I
So,
thought I
hold on.
was thought I was just saying what we were all thinking, which is the mummy, aka Brendan Fraser, who isn't the mummy in that movie.
Yeah, he's not even the mummy.
Yeah.
It's a misleading title.
Yeah,
The
it's like
mummy and I think Brendan Fraser. Maybe this is my problem.
I know exactly what it is. It's like the Legend of Zelda.
Exactly.
The Zelda of Zelda. All right.
And Brendan Fraser is Link.
Yes.
Zelda's the mummy.
The Legend of Zegend. All right.
Yeah.
What would you guys like to do? I will say, Sanhar. I don't believe Sanhar has stats that I had immediately available, but I think he does have a reference. Oh, okay.
Were we supposed to wish for something cooler?
No. He's just a mummy.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I don't remember him being able to grant wishes. I remember
He got a
him
6.
asking to command him.
Well, he asked us what we
What-
wanted him to do, and
Yeah.
you said fight the moose.
Your wish will be granted. It like slowly starts walking. All right, so top of the order is Garrosh. You see this white moose huffs and puffs a billowing tower of smoke from its nostrils as it drags its hoof in front of itself, preparing to charge.
Oh shit. Well, I guess. So are we like elevated on here?
Yeah, you're about 10 feet up.
Okay, but it's probably gonna charge in.
Yep.
What it looks like. Okay. Yeah, let's start setting up.
Start
know,
set,
I
you
got-
lay down a turret.
You're powered up, get in there. No, I'm just thinking if I want to like Hunter's Mark it up first. Which I think I will. So that does take up my bonus action, unfortunately, but that's okay. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice those bonus actions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start because this is the fucking thing we're trying to hunt, right? It was the giant moose, right? Yeah. All right, this thing's going down. Yeah, so I'm gonna start with Hunter's Mark. So I'm just gonna take my arrow and just kind of like point it at it and use a little bit of magic to be like, you know,
Google
like
show
targeting.
this guy's carapace, please.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's like a Google Lens.
Yeah. Okay, Glass. Hunter's Mark this moose.
Unfortunately, it means Tyrael can't really like attack for this turn, but that's okay.
Mhm.
Because we're just gonna move ourselves the fuck out of the way. Because I bet you it's just gonna charge forward, and I don't want to be in the middle of that. So, actually, for my action, I will just attack first and then move. So, it is definitely within range. Let's make some attacks.
Yeah. It dies
yeah.
before it even makes it to you guys.
I wish.
I might.
I wish I did that much damage.
Yeah, we don't have. I
All
don't
right.
think anybody doing that much.
All right. So so first off, I'm gonna use the dice. I have a plus fucking 10 to hit on this.
Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
ridiculous. All right, so d20 plus 10. So first attack, that is a 27 to hit.
That fucking hits.
I would hope that hit.
Can you imagine if I was like, ooh, that's a miss?
Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna roll the second to
I
hit
would-
first, just to be sure.
That
Okay, I
also
just rolled
hits.
the same number twice. Okay.
Woo, I don't think
Alright.
there's a physical way you could miss.
That ones exist.
True. Yeah.
Well, because, yeah, the lowest I could roll without a nat one is a 12.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
So,
Just-
anything with an AC of 12, I can auto
I-
hit outside of a nat 1.
I imagine
mhm.
that there's just like an eagle screech every time you take aim.
Yeah.
Bro's got the
So-
Hawkeye.
Alright, so here's what's going to happen. First off, I do my longbow damage, which is boom. Ooh, 11 plus 13. Hold on.
Let him
I
cook.
had Yeah, I am cooking because I had a hunter's mark on this thing. So that
Right.
means I get another d6 because I hit it twice, so I
So
get
13.
2d6.
13 plus.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm just rolling it all together. See, this is me doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Damage.
Yeah, I was about to
All right,
say, this is
so-
the first time we're seeing Garrosh hunt something.
So, so Grant, I just did 33 total damage.
All right.
And
Kinda
then I'm
terrified.
doing-
Yeah,
you're like, God damn it! All right, and then I'm gonna move out of the way. So I'll move. Up
Yeah,
to,
hold
like...
on, guys. Let me delete something and then add something new to this guy.
No, let me just add. A
let
new
me add
fucking-
Let me add a 0 to
Delete.
this.
delete the current moose
Yeah.
and add a new moose.
Yeah, guys,
that's
here's-
stronger.
Here's the new
Adam
moose.
carcass.
He is
I
a,
just
a
want you to
massive
know
creature.
that 33 damage. If I directed to like half our party, they would just get one rounded by
Yeah,
that.
that does.
Min
No, I
max-
think Aster would take because you have.
I hope
I,
you know.
I can barely tank that, but I do tank.
I hope you know. With this information freshly given,
Yeah.
I'm fucking keeping an eye on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ronaldo is going to. Where is his little sheet?
That's my son.
He's got his rapier in one hand. Let's see, Ronaldo, what do you got? He's got nothing. He's just gonna start moving his 25 feet toward the moose.
No.
2, 3, 4,
No.
5, 6. Or no. Around here.
You don't know dissonant whispers or something, bud?
No. No, I have minor illusion, charm in person, and
Garrosh would be
featherfall
like-
and longstrider.
Garrosh would be like, dodge.
So that makes sense. All his shit is there for getting out of the way. Hey, Ronaldo, maybe run the other way then. You don't mind.
Too invigorated by the previous few bow strikes, dealing severe damage to this moose. I didn't even get to describe how like one of these arrows like shatters through one of the horns on its head. It doesn't obviously take off the full antler or side, but you still like shattered full bone with this shot, and it's tagged itself into the back hip of this moose.
Imagine if I did like a third to a half of its health.
Yeah.
We gassed Ronaldo up too much.
I better keep my ass on this fucking 10-foot area or I'm cooked.
Cyphus, Cerelia, what are your dex scores?
Pretty good.
Well, modifier, please.
If you had to
Plus
rank
2.
them on a scale of
If I had
Plus
to give
2.
them a random plus for my dex, I'd probably give it a +3.
Okay, cool. Cyphus is going first then. We are in this order. I'm sorry for wasting everyone's time.
oh, okay. I didn't realize that you would all basically roll the same thing.
We had rolled the exact same thing, so I
Yeah.
check our dex scores.
Yeah, fair enough.
Cyphus is a dexterous motherfucker.
Yeah, damn, Cyphus, doing flips and what is your ability score? What's your intelligence at?
19.
What? Don't you have
That's
16
what-
in strength, Cyphus?
Yeah. Cyphus is a god. My constitution is my dump stat. Anyway,
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why he's got 3
That's why-
HP.
that's why I have no health. Alright.
Do you have a -1 in con?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Alright. I will cast. Well, how beat up is this thing looking?
I mean, it's
Are we gonna
taking
get
some
to-
hard hits, but it's definitely not about to fall.
Alright. I cast Fireball.
All right. Not firebolt, but fireball.
Big
Fireball.
one.
Fireballs.
Yeah. Give us. Is it a roll to hit?
It's a dex save. isn't
No,
it?
it's
Oh.
a dex save.
Ah, he is dog
Half
shit.
damage on things.
All right.
I thought he was moose shit.
Close. All right. He got a 10.
Don't think that passes.
That does not save.
Ooh, full damage fireball. Let's go.
Alright, that sets
19
the
it. That does not
full,
save.
full damage is 8d6.
Yeah, baby.
8d6? God damn.
Yeah, that's fireball, baby.
Fireball's insane.
I want to be a fireball, baby.
First
Ow.
fireball of the campaign. Oh my god, I rolled so bad.
I
26.
know. God damn. The moose lets out a horrified scream as part of its fur begins to singe. Obviously unmoved, the fire around is slowly put out, but the massive, I want to say crater at least, left behind, or at least looking as though it's a crater impacted in the snow around it, now melted, gives a clear signifier that this thing has taken the full force of this fireball. Cerelia, or sorry, do you have any bonus actions you wanted to perform?
Bonus.
No, I'm good.
My turn.
East for you.
Yay, let's go. I can use Dissonant Whispers from here, so I'm just gonna do that. So make a spell save. The wisdom saving throw for my spell save DC.
Ooh, but he has a +1. Not that that's gonna do him any good.
Well.
13.
Damn!
No?
Well, he takes half damage.
Oh, okay.
3d6. Go away. Okay, he takes half of this.
13. So we'll round up. 8, I guess.
What?
No.
I would say 7.
7?
He takes 7 psychic damage.
Oh, yeah. Alright. It is now Aster?
Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
Bonus action.
Yes.
I'll give Aster Bardic Inspo with a mote.
An
Hell
emote.
yeah.
With an
I love
emote. With an emoticon.
It's a Cerelia bee.
Yeah.
The idea of her giving little like poof of emoticons of herself.
Yeah, she gives me a little
Peace
fucking
sign.
emote that we have in chat.
It's a tiny cheering Cerelia that circles you.
Run up, bonk.
All right.
Let's see what we got. I should have checked what I had plus to hit. Does 13 hit?
It does.
Woo! That's gonna be 9 damage.
All right.
Bludgeoning, if that matters.
It should not.
And then do we how fucked is this thing looking?
He's definitely taken way more hits than the beginning of the round, so it's starting to wooze, lean, and kind of shake a little bit. But the rage is ever clear in its face.
I out of an abundance of caution will bonus action Shield of Faith Ronaldo.
Okay.
So he gets a +2 to the AC.
What's your AC, Ty?
My AC is 18.
All right. So this moose is going to attack you
In tracks.
with 2 attacks.
I maybe should have given it to myself.
Yep, maybe. But who knows? The first one, 21, is
That does. Yep.
going to hit you with its hooves, and it is 2d4 plus 4 bludgeoning damage, or 4d4. Sorry. Yeah.
I have to make a concentration save as well.
Okay.
I just have to roll higher than 10, right?
Yes. So it presses one of its larger front hoofs straight into your chest, and begins unloading onto its back legs a flurry of different smacks and punches with its hard keratin, if I'm not incorrect, hooves, and just begins to. I was going to say decimate, but that's not really a truly accurate statement for it. But 18.
Are those separate hits?
Yes, individually.
Okay, I do need to know what each hit does, damage-wise, because I reduced
2 4s and 2 3s.
Oh no! If it's all one die, if it's all one attack, never mind.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say.
Yeah. Okay. So 18. I take
15? All right. How's he feeling?
I'm doing fine. Matt, like, I'm still trucking along. I definitely wish I had given Shield of Faith to myself. Not
Fair
that
enough.
it would have helped this round, but
He is also going to attack you
retrospectively.
with his horns. Or his antlers, sorry. And he got 19.
That does hit me as well.
And
Damn it.
then-
Okay. Now, yeah, Shield of Faith was a mistake.
2d8
Ronaldo!
plus
I
4.
break concentration on it anyways, so.
Oh my god! So 17.
Jesus!
Yeah, maybe running in here full force by yourself was not...
This is, okay, but this is sort of what I do.
That's fair. No, that is fair. I am just shocked at how well... They don't usually roll that well with damage.
Oh, I forgot that I have a level in Fighter now, and I have other bonus actions I can do.
But that is going to finish his action. He's just fucking going to town on you. He smacks you aside the chest, like the spiky, thorny bits of his large set of antlers stab into your side, and you can feel yourself beginning to like let out small amounts of trickling blood along your hips and your thighs.
It hurts a bit more than I would like to let on.
I'm fine, he says,
I'm
bleeding.
fine. Very visibly bleeding.
Kataros?
We're gonna lead it off with a firebolt to start.
Mm-hmm.
Great news, it's a 12 to hit.
12 hits.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
It's going to be
Nice.
16 damage. And then, is it still up?
16 damage?
Yes.
God damn. As you pelt this thing in the face, it looks over at you, the blood trickling down its antlers from its recent wounds lay inflicted to Aster. It's kind of shocked at how many of you there are, but it does not seem to be backing down. Is that your
Wait,
turn?
I want to do Quicken Spell, Ray of Frost.
Okay.
And I will yell at this thing to try and fucking get it off Aster.
All right.
Just for some nice little flavor. Ray of Frost is going to be a 17 to hit.
All right. 17 to hit? That hits.
17 to hit for 13 damage.
All right.
And that is also slowed 10 feet. Not that I think it matters.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
Let's go.
Sanhar is going to stand and use Dreadful Glare, which he targets the moose. The moose is going to make a Wisdom saving throw and possibly become frightened. Let's see. The moose rolls and critically fails, which means not only is it does not actually become feared, it becomes paralyzed. God damn. You can see Sanhar's eyes glow brightly, and all of a sudden a small shell encapsulates this moose, locking it in place. And back up to Garrosh.
Damn. Did quite a number on this moose.
Yeah.
It also did a fucking number on me.
So what if I just did it again?
You should.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my bonus action to get Tyrael to come up there and assist Aster. But in the meanwhile, I'm gonna start fucking firing at it again, because that's what I'm good at. Alright, let's see. First attack. 18 to hit.
Alright, yeah, that hits.
Okay. And that's a crit.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, hold on. So I gotta do this one at a time. So the first one's a normal hit. Let me roll damage. Okay, so the first one, including the hunter's mark, is a 12. Let me mark that down. And then the second one's a crit. You know what that means.
Yes.
Double them dice. Let's see. So
Just think about it this way. At least Ronaldo didn't take all the damage.
Fair.
all right.
At
So
least
the
he didn't
crit
die.
roll is 20. Hold on. And I'm gonna have Tyrael use a reaction to infuse the strike with cold. So unless it has like immunity or some shit, I'm gonna add a little extra cold damage,
All right.
which is 6.
Jesus Christ, Woo.
All right, so Grant, the total is the first attack does 12 damage, the second one does 20 off the crit, and then add another 6 cold damage.
You've cleaved off like large swaths of this thing's side. It's now like exposed bone and muscle.
Is it still up though?
It's still standing barely.
Oh, good. It's Tyrael's turn now.
Jesus Christ.
So Tyrael's gonna move his full move speed, go up to this thing, and make one singular attack. Give me a second. So it's a +5 to hit. Okay. Never mind. That's not one.
Tyrael
Tyrael
just does
trips.
the like, you know when cats miscalculate their jump?
Oh yes.
He jumps, but he just lands in a pile of snow.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, Cyphus. Ronaldo, actually. Sorry.
Go.
Ronaldo is going to cast. Wow. Buddy is not doing too hot. Let's see. I guess he's just going to, I'm coming to save you, Sir Aster. Jumps down, and is going to attempt a rapier swipe at this thing.
You didn't, Ronaldo.
You got a
a
19.
Never mind, Ronaldo. Keep helping.
And he deals 11 damage with his rapier.
Yeah!
Swipes through the air, and cuts off a small section of horn. Cyphus.
I do wish that Ronaldo had landed the killing shot on this thing.
Becomes way too confident in himself.
That's true. That is my one fear.
One fear.
I need none of the Sunseekers. I will find my own way.
He leaves us immediately.
Gets an ounce of confidence, quits job.
Yeah, I don't need you anymore. I will cast Scorching Ray. So that's three beams. One's an 18.
Damn.
One's an 11.
Damn.
And one's a 22.
All of those hit.
Oh, sick. This guy's easy to hit. That's 66 fire damage then.
Yes.
Not 66, but 6d6.
That'll be 19.
God damn. This Scorching Ray takes out parts of its body. There are now holes drilled through with this flame. It is on its last legs.
Nice.
It lurches over, letting out a bleeding cry for help, and falls to like 2 legs. Cerelia?
Let's see. Well, I guess I could just use Dissonant Whispers again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, keep going.
Do it again.
Alright. Wisdom saving throw, go!
Alright. Mr. Moose has attained a 15.
Alright, he takes half then. Damn. Okay.
So 4
So
damage.
fucking
All right.
4 damage.
It falls.
Yo.
Its body collapses, and it lets out a cry, a last words, if you will. Aster, it is your turn. It stands there. I guess stands there is an incorrect way to describe it. It lays there, its body exasperated, and in pain. It looks up at you with a rage unseen by normal animals. This is an intelligent rage it harbors in its body.
And that's why I'm gonna be okay killing it. Because I was literally about to be like, man, is Aster gonna kill this moose? That feels kind of like against his whole deal. But you said it's intelligent and it's evil or mad at me or whatever, and that's good enough reason for me. Fucking 25 to hit.
Yeah, that's... Go ahead. How do you finish this moose off?
Yeah, I also roll an 8 on my d8 for damage.
Okay.
I mean, everybody's been hitting the antlers off. I'm just gonna go right between the antlers. Bonk. Aster has had one effective strategy this entire time, and it has been crushing things' skulls. So I think he's just gonna stick with it.
If I what is it? If I survive this next attack, I'm beating your ass hard. The white moose
was like that.
Yeah, the white moose finally hits the ground. Its massive size creating a loud thump to be muffled by the falling snow. Its eyes, with all their luster for curiosity, slowly fade. Its cries fall silent, and its body becomes motionless. And though suddenly, yet scarily calm, white speckles of its fur begin floating towards Aster, like snow falling from the skies. These puffs of white arcane magic trickle against his body and disappear. Suddenly, wood. Roots begin sprouting across his face and painlessly cover him in a mask of warm, dark wood that sprouts out large antlers that stick out at each side. So, Aster, your face is covered in a large mask. You can see clearly through it, though from outside perspective it looks as though his whole face is covered, eyes and all. The mask reflects that of a moose. I didn't know. I actually should have sent you this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I tell that this is the doing of the seed that I ate?
Absolutely. You can feel
Okay,
it growing from the sides of your face, the roots leaving out through pores that painlessly open up to allow it to escape. As your face is surrounded by this, you feel a sense of calm overtake your body, the name of which is not given to you through any means, and so this magic item seems to be, I guess, in origin, druidic. You feel as though it has some give in certain directions, but removing it is impossible.
I think I've accepted this.
Yeah.
Man.
So you guys watch as Aster turns back to see you, and he's covered in a moose-like or elk-like. I forget what the fucking group of animals is called. But
It's not equine, but
Tasty.
Shut up.
Caribou?
Cervidae.
Cervidae.
A Cervidae-esque mask.
Aster will look over at first, excitedly, realizing his facial expression can't be seen, and then everybody else is kind of like looking over in fear. I think he is going to kind of try and start like putting his hands on it, trying to see
Like,
if there's not a way to remove it, but like maybe like push it out of the way or something.
all right. Does anyone have any distinct reactions to seeing this thing just slowly cover Aster's face as though it is an infection or a parasite? I know Ronaldo is quite scared, but seeing as Aster doesn't seem to be too freaked out by it. He just kind of slowly approaches Aster and watches as you fiddle with this mask on your face. Which way would you like to pull this? Up, down, left, right?
I think you can try all of them at first.
Which would you start with?
Effect, let's say whichever the one is correct is the last one.
Okay. You pull left. You pull left and right, and though there seems to be some give, it doesn't seem to allow you, as if something is blocking it. Something with about a little quarter-inch of pull, like a door that's got too much room for the lock. You pull right, and the same thing happens. You pull down, and the mask seems to give way, and you start to almost like it's hiding underneath your jaw, but a little slip of the hand has you pulling it up, and as you pull it up, you transform. Your body takes shape of, and I'm glad we have it here, just a giant elk.
Oh shit.
Which one did I summon?
Yeah, which one's Hikarin and which one is Kaudu?
Oh my god.
If I die before next week, you all know who did it.
Well, actually, important question. Can I talk while I'm
Yes, you can communicate through comment.
I would like to say, as Aster, that I'm going to go over the other elk and be like, now, which one of us is the one is the real elk?
The other elk lets out a elk-like cry that, or actually just an elk cry, just a shrill scream. Not in fear, just in response.
It's just the noises they make.
Yeah.
That's just how they sound.
Wow, what the fuck?
You are now become Elk Man.
Yeah.
I don't believe it's permanent. But I believe this is a power bestowed to me by the great seed I consume.
It didn't come from Green Man?
That's a really good question, actually.
By proxy,
can I roll
I
religion
guess.
or something?
Can you roll religion to see?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What is this some form of Sylvanas thing, or is this truly just?
Yeah. Give me religion.
It is going to be 18.
Through some form of prophecy, yes, this was something created by Sylvanas, but it's taken on different. I want to say like different aspects.
Interesting.
Maybe it wasn't created specifically for. I guess it was created specifically. This is one of maybe few that exist if he has created them.
Cool.
But it's now tailored kind of around Aster. The transformations you take on, you do have some small aspects of yourself reflected, but you aren't green when you transform into the deer. You're not like Beast Boy.
Cool. Great. Then yeah, am I able to turn back at will?
Yeah. You...
Or actually, wait. Important question. What's my speed as a giant elk?
That is a really good question.
I just want to know if it's faster for someone to ride me back or something.
Yeah, with Elk, Aster, and our two dogs, how much quicker will we be going from town to town?
Oh, you have
I can
50
only
feet.
do this for like an hour.
Yeah, you can move about 50 feet in a turn.
Damn. I'm swift.
All right. If you just give me a moment, I am going to be gone for 30 seconds. For now, do you guys want to discuss on what you'd like to do moving forward? I mean, you've technically taken care of the issue here, but it seems you guys have taken some interest in the location that you've recently discovered. It's not like anyone told you about this place.
I'm gonna see what the mummy can do.
All right.
And like,
just give me 1 minute.
I want to know what his abilities are. Like what his ability, what the extent of what he's willing to and like can do for us. But yeah, what do you guys think we should do next? I don't really remember where we're heading from after this.
Can I
Well, we
fix
should
my
go.
hand?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
we should mend your hand, but also we should turn in the quest. We got to go back and talk to the speaker again.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah,
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, you're right.
yeah, you're right. And then we can open our inn,
Oh yeah.
and then we can retire from adventuring. End of the campaign today, where we open an inn.
Congratulations, everybody.
Congrats, we did it.
We
That was it.
won.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's anything in the inn. We'll have to see.
Oh, and the ramshackle?
Yeah, which is now rightfully ours.
Technically, yes.
Yes.
I guess, this is-
We'll be changing the name.
of course. My question now is, what would you like to do with Sonhar?
Tell him to follow us.
Yeah?
Is that wise?
Why not? We'll just disguise him.
Would you like to do that? Ronaldo does
do
give
we?
you a like, oh, I'm not so sure that he'll be verily welcomed by the town.
I could make him invisible if we really want to take him.
What else he could do?
I just a quick, small meeting maybe? And he like gestures he gestures over to where he's standing like he wants to form a little huddle.
Sure, Ronaldo.
I walk over as an elk.
Okay.
Well, tell Sonhar to wait out of earshot.
Okay.
Didn't you get his feelings hurt?
What? No, he's a zombie. I don't think he gives a shit.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. I'm not too sure that bringing him to the 10 towns will do us any good. Do we really want to travel with him? I mean, we could have him maybe wait somewhere nearby, or... I'm not so sure.
You would be the one who would have to spend the most time with him, so I do understand your hesitance.
Yes, I am quite hesitant to possibly accommodate him as a traveling companion. I don't really quite care for the undead. I know I speak to spirits, but it's a whole different ballgame when they're rotting right beside you.
Well, I think that's quite prejudiced, actually.
How about I speak to him when he is no longer of this material plane?
I was also joking. What, you think I care about those?
Fair enough.
No, it's an abomination. It's just a useful abomination. What do you think we should do with it, Ronaldo?
I love that you're saying this just as an elk.
Yeah, I'm an elk. I'm just an elk.
I picture a full-on, like, not Pixar, but...
This is the reason I'm not a druid most of the time in D&D, because I would just be doing this constantly as a bit. I'd just be like, yeah, I'm having this conversation, but I am also a rat. Anyways, what does Ronaldo suggest we do with him?
I have no greater opinion in one way or the other whether you want to kill him or leave him, but well, if it were up to me, I guess putting him back isn't a terrible option.
I think that's a good idea. I think he should stay here.
Let him sleep.
Wait here.
For what? We just woke him up to put him back?
Well, we didn't know he was here.
You didn't wake him up to take him, did you?
No, we didn't wake him up at all. It just feels bad to, I guess, put him back. I feel like we owe him more than that.
Sun's getting
This
real
is me,
low,
Tyler,
big guy.
out of character. I'm so sorry. I think as Aster, he'd probably be like, I don't particularly have any need for this creature, but
If it is, willed one way or the other to have him go.
Can we ask him if he has a preference?
yeah, let's see what he wants.
Do you all look over at him at the same time from your huddle?
I don't
Yes.
guess.
Yes, absolutely.
He waves to the few of you.
Oh, I absolutely wave back.
Yeah.
One hoof.
Wonderful. All right. Let's see. You guys just want to what? Leave him, repack him, send him off, have him wait.
Ask him what he wants to do.
Refurbish him.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what he wants.
Maybe he's sick of being stuck in the material plane. I don't know.
So you ask him essentially, what would you like to do?
What do you want, bud? Do you have any desires?
He fires back with a, I have no preference through life or death. I walk through this plane just a spectator.
I mean, I feel like we should just let him be then. He can look at more if he's out.
Hey, is he bound to us?
No, if you tell him to like leave you alone, I mean, I guess he will.
What?
He,
what are we supposed to do with him? What is
None are in for us.
I do like the idea that like we
have him
potentially
stay
just
here.
stumbled.
Okay, we'll have him stay here in case we need him.
Yeah, because we're gonna come back when the moon phase changes, right? And he knows what's up with this place, right? So he should stay here.
I thought the moon thing was waking him up.
No. The moon thing is for opening other doors, but it's not the right time.
Yeah.
And none of
Okay, then
none of
yeah,
us have moonbeam.
I think we should tell him to chill here, and I think we can leave him out.
Yeah, we don't have to shove him in a box.
We can let him observe. He wants to observe.
Observe.
He will just like walk around if you guys allow him to, and almost like he's bound to this place now. Just survey the.
Go get some enrichment, my guy.
Yeah, he comes by.
Okay.
He traces a circular outcrop of stone. Yeah, if you guys truly wish to leave.
I would also tell him to wave at people if they come see him, because that will tell them that he's friendly.
You,
I was gonna say he should probably hide.
the group of you, do you possess greater magics? Clearly, the ability to control the moon and its light is not that which you possess, but that in which opens and closes could be of great use.
Mm-hmm.
I have
I
no
don't have
greater sets of information to glean or gather and share. If this station is where you command me to patrol, I shall walk until the end of its days, or to which I am killed.
Do you want to keep patrolling around here?
I have no sway in either preference. The cold bothers me not, and the not so ever-changing scenery does delight. He just kind of stands there.
I love this for him.
Alright, we'll just tell him to stay here.
All
We're
right.
gonna head back to Rosewood.
Okay.
Alright, deuces.
Thanks for helping us kill that moose, I guess. Bye.
Fist bump him.
Yeah, his hand
All right,
falls
we'll
off.
be back.
Oh wait, we gotta go get Cerelia's hand
Oh yeah.
and cast Mending.
Oh yeah. All right.
Oh, yeah.
You guys.
Yeah.
You guys travel over to the brazier and grab hold. Also, I'm assuming. So the transformation does not last for very long, Aster, especially not this newly.
No, I didn't think so.
So after a while, you do end up reforming back into human Aster, or I guess eladrin Aster would be a more appropriate term. But You take your normal shape once more.
Nice.
Sanhar
Okay, cool.
is just going to hang out by the moon dial if you guys choose not to interact with him anymore. You guys grab Cerelia's hand from the brazier and
Yes.
reattach it. You gotta push it in hard. The ball joint has been kind of fucked up.
All right.
It's like three.
Man, I love Figmas.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Thanks.
I'll take
She's
the
got
cap
like
off.
she's got like
Remembering.
one of you holding her arm and the other one pushing the arm in with full force.
Yeah.
It's like melted into like a thumbs up, changing her
It's like
hands.
The Terminator hand slipping into lava.
Yeah.
Just thumbs up as we threw it in.
All right. Haley Cerelia returns to being a two-armed little girl. Thank God.
Yay.
I say she is an adult woman. Older than most adult people. All right.
To Lonelywood.
You guys gather up and head off to Lonelywood. I have to ask, are you taking the other animals with you?
Yeah, how long do they stay again?
Until dawn.
Oh my god. Yeah, sure. We can have the elk help pull the thing.
The sled and the boar.
And the boar. We could probably go
Right.
so fast.
Oh, I forgot we are in session 24. And we last... It was 8 p.m. last we left off. You guys will be arriving on midnight the 19th. All right. Arriving back in Lonelywood, things are dead as they ever have been, seeing as your return is somewhat late. But that does not mean things have stopped progressing in this small town. Do you just want to head straight for the speaker's house?
Oh, did we harvest the moose?
No.
You did not.
We should have done that.
We should have brought. Can we have said we brought at least something back with us?
Yeah, taking, well, I mean, you saying that it's gone and it not showing up again is more than enough proof, to be fair.
You can also tell them where to find proof.
Yeah. So you guys head straight for the speaker's house. You want to go find Nimsy?
Aster turns into a giant elk and it's just like, is this not proof enough?
Oh, this is the wrong one. I was like, why does everything look so odd? And then I remembered. It's because you guys mapped everything out. There we go. There it is. Cerelia buried under all the guys.
That's how we.
You knock on the door of Nimsy Huddle, and she, not groggily in a sense of awakening recently, but in a sense of being tired, answers the door, giving you, of course, a look of shock that you've returned in rather a quick time. I'm assuming you're here for the cookies. A weak smile covers her face.
Yes.
No.
The boom, like the vine boom sound effect, the side eye.
No.
Yeah, we're here to report about the moose.
Oh, great news, fantastic news, even. Surely something we could celebrate with cookies, but alas, how did it go? You are all fine, I'm assuming. She moves over to Aster, who's like
Covered
got
in his own blood.
yeah. Oh, well, most of you seem to have made it out unscathed.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Oh my god.
It's covered in blood.
Yeah. A tooth is missing.
Yeah, to be clear, I have 39 health max. I'm at 7.
Do you want
Jesus.
some healing before we?
Hit so
we can
hard
do
you
that
can
really
turn into a-
quickly.
We can take a long rest.
I'm just gonna touch your shoulder and cure wounds you.
Thank you. I also do have a second wind.
Ah. That's not gonna do a whole lot, but it'll do something.
More forward.
A D10 is not bad.
No, not at all. I forgot. how much it was.
A D10 plus 1.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Nimsy is quick to retrieve the deed to the Ramshackle Inn and goes, if you are sure that you want this as the reward, I have gold I could offer instead.
How much?
Not too much.
No, then I want the
deed. We'll take the deed.
We're setting up for the epilogue.
It does the like swipe and holding it up. Well, it's just over there, and you guys do of course know where the Ramshackle Inn is set to be. And if you don't mind, if that's all you'll need from me tonight, I will be going.
Is it late? Are we about to take a long?
It is midnight.
Is it habitable, the Ramshackle?
Go ahead and take a peek.
I go ahead and take a peek.
We have a place now.
Did she warn you about the Ramshackle?
Maybe 2 weeks ago.
Sure she did.
Oh, okay, somebody died in it. That's all you really needed to know.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, but we got Ronaldo for that.
That's why we have Ronaldo.
That's
what we're paying him for.
It is technically what I'm paying him for.
Yeah.
By which I mean that's what Aster is paying him for.
You guys are all helping by allowing him to stay with us.
By allowing him to live.
So right now, the Ramshackle Inn, of course, being not touched for a few... I don't know if it was necessarily said how long ago, but long enough that cobwebs have become more apparent than those staying in the inn. So basically this place has turned into, due to the town's misuse of it, a lumber storage. And upon entering, you can see that there are stacks of wood around the main area. I don't know if anyone has made a Ramshackle Inn, but we will craft it. Oh, I guess someone has. Oh,
Important question.
Thank you, r/. What's up?
Does anybody have prestidigitation?
I got you. My favorite spell.
Hell yeah, baby. Cool. Then I think with the combination of that and mending, and maybe if someone has mage hand, we could probably clean this place up pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, two of us have mage hand.
Unseen servant, maybe?
I was gonna say thank you, Curious Quill, for being an absolute G and uploading.
You can cast locate object on a broom.
Oh, okay.
Prestidigitation is really an incredible cantrip. The only reason I don't have it is because I don't think it makes sense for Aster too.
Fair enough.
Digitation.
But right now, you guys will be staying in the rundown Ramshackle Inn for the night. There is, well, yes, safe closed windows and a lockable door, the key of which lays down on one of the nearby tables inside, clearly for anyone to use if needed. Not clearly to be used as somewhere to sleep, as the uncomfortableness of it kind of rules out any comfortable night's sleeps. Ooh. Oh, this guy cooked. Can we use him? Sorry, I'm trying to... The Ramshackle Inn by RVDA, you absolute fucking unit. Awesome. There will be some modifications that need to be done before, obviously, this could ever be used as an actual place of stay or rest. Or, like, in this case, I guess, be rented out. But get comfortable, I should say. It's the only place you have tonight, unless you wanted to stay somewhere else.
I mean, we have been camping outside, so I feel like we probably have shit to...
to lay out.
Yeah. Are there, like, no beds in here at all, or are they all...
Oh, they are torn up rags by now. Cool. Anything that was salvageable by way of the townsfolk was taken a little after the death of its prior tenants. So let me go ahead and let you guys in here.
I'm gonna rest for 4 hours to take a long rest then, and then I'm gonna spend the next 4 hours using my woodcarver's tools to make a nicer chair.
Yeah, just a chair.
I only got 4 hours.
You know what? That's actually fair. I don't know why Ronaldo's name doesn't appear when I fucking put him down, but I will fix that. Go ahead and investigate. Take a look. I just realized our poor viewers can't see shit.
We can also can't.
Oh, it's because... Never mind. I did that, and it was intentional. Don't ask.
Okay.
Guy who did not do that, nor was it intentional. But it's worked out perfectly, actually, because now I can unveil this as one big thing. But, oh, that's so... but yeah, RVDA, thank you so much. He didn't make it for us. I found it on Reddit, but he posted it a year ago, so wherever you are, God fucking speed.
Thanks, motherfucker. Thanks, Dad.
So, you would like to craft a chair?
Yeah, we probably should also light a fire in the fire pit.
Fair enough. I'll give you...
But yeah, after that, Aster, actually, if I would be allowed to redact that, I would like to spend the first 4 hours carving the chair, and then the back 4 hours resting in that chair.
Okay. So the most you could craft in that time is a stool.
Cool, that's fine. It's
All
probably
right.
more comfortable than whatever else is kicking around to sit on for 4 hours.
Fair enough. Would anyone else like to investigate? As you walk into the ramshackle inn, of course, there's a bunch of stuff that's been left behind. Really, none of it of any use. But if you guys want, you can still peek around. There's also an upstairs. Ronaldo walking in gives a like, ha! His breath clearly visible as he peers through the doorway. I'm not really loving I'm not super enjoying... I hate this place, if I'm being honest. It gives me... Ugh, creeps. And he sits on one of the nearby barrels. Would anyone happen to have a PNG of fire, or have any interest in drawing a little fire?
I'll draw a little fire.
Ronaldo takes his time to warm up. The rest of you, I'm assuming, take a full night's rest?
Yeah. No, definitely.
Oh my god. Nick with the... No, that's good ambient light. I forgot that adding in something that becomes opaque still makes it look like it's bright.
Absolutely draw the fire over that. I think that'd be hilarious.
Yeah. Here, I'll do the red, you do the yellow.
Oh my god, it's so romantic. I don't think it would hurt to just do a quick once-over of this place. If you just want to split or walk upstairs and just make sure there's nothing in here.
Yeah, imagine like traps.
I mean, we did say we wanted to go around and use prestidigitation and like clean the place up a bit before we call it.
Kataros just like looking around at everyone else, knowing he's the only one with prestidigitation.
It's like
I've got mage hand, so he can help a little bit.
Yeah, Kataros is casting prestidigitation all over this place, and Cerelia is kicking back in a rocking chair as her mage hand carries like single boxes to one corner.
You know when you were a kid, you were like walking by a fence and just like put your hand out? He's doing exactly that around everything, just cleaning it.
Yeah, just dragging like your finger through the cracks in the wall.
Exactly.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I could mend things if they're broken.
Yeah, of course. There is well, actually, most of the furniture has been taken out. Do you guys, walking through this, plan on refurbishing it enough to call it an inn again? Do you want to... Huh?
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're okay. Would you like to turn this into something profitable?
Maybe eventually, but I think for right now we're thinking of just like try and get it to a place where we can sleep in it, and it's probably not haunted tonight.
Not fair.
Tonight is the key word there.
There is actually...
Yeah, has Ronaldo pointed anything out?
Ronaldo, are there any ghosts in here, Ronaldo?
No, I hope not. But more than likely, if someone died in this place, it could be the problem of the ghost to solve their own murder, or to move on, or... he drags his hand, kind of like Kataros, almost as if he's sensing some kind of spiritual energy or residual spiritual energy, but he can't seem to find anything specific that catches him off guard or something that would warrant looking further into. Moving around, Aster, you've already built your chair, but during this rest, Kataros, your prestidigitation for the rest?
Yeah.
Are you going to rest at a certain point, or are you just cleaning the downstairs?
Yeah, I think it's been a long day. Eventually he will rest, as long as he feels like it's a clean enough space for everyone.
Cerelia?
Yeah, I'm gonna chill. Maybe
Okay.
make sure my hand is okay.
Yeah, you do the the initial systems diagnostics. You're
Runs
running
for
Windows boot on your on your hand.
I'm booting up in save mode.
Incredible.
I am
Cyphus?
fighting for my life over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to text you something.
So I think we'll, I don't know, look around for any secret doors.
All right.
Anything.
Give me investigation. Garrosh?
I'm just gonna go around and just start organizing things, just generally clean the place up a bit.
Just keeping it
Nothing
all
special.
putting it
Yeah.
together.
Yeah,
I mean, this is ours now, so like we might as well take care of it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have a mage hand, so I'm just do it with my own hands.
All right.
What?
Damn!
Cyphus nat 20'd with a +7 to his investigation.
Oh my god. So Cyphus, you are able to determine realistically what everything was in this inn beforehand. The room you are all in now was the greater dining area / like the check-in area. There was tables that sprawled throughout, and like the hearths at either side were usually covered in a bright warm light. There's soot that's been left over for a long time. In the room above you, it clearly was meant to be some sort of kitchen for cooking for the guests. Tables lined the wall that has a jutted out, or both walls have jutted out tables, or more specifically, these were serving areas to this cooking. You walk out back to discover that there is a shed of some kind that holds even more firewood. You haven't gone upstairs, but as you travel back from the shed into the kitchen, you step on a loose panel and pull it up to reveal that there are several very nicely aged ales and spirits stored away, clearly hidden by the proprietor prior to his death and lost to time, as no one knew where their secret spot was.
Oh, nice.
You have acquired... Oh my goodness, where did he go? Me when I cough and fucking lose everything? Oh. Where are you, my special little... Oh, come on. So these are worth... These are spirits worth 10 gold a bottle. There are 4 bottles, and then there's a keg of ale that's hidden. You can clearly pull up more of these floorboards, and a small stash is hidden underneath. There's nothing else other than these spirits. Maybe some loose parchment with orders and whatnot, but nothing of value that you would want to pull out aside from these drinks.
So Grant, you're telling me there are in fact spirits in this house?
Yes, just not the ooh kind, the oh kind.
Heh.
Nice.
What?
Yeah, this night carries on until night the next night. You know,
Sure does.
Nice.
as the Icewind Dale has been suffering for the past 2 years, The beautiful sunset, of course, replaced by a beautiful night sky. You wake up at around 8 a.m. on the 19th of Eliant. Everything is a little more put together, but if you'd like to, you can expend around 20 to 40 gold. Sorry, 20 gold should be. Or a little more. To buy the relevant furniture and have this place refurbished during the day. It will change the scenery. You will basically return this place. You will restore it to its former glory. But it will take the day. Afterwards, you will not have to pay again unless you intend to run it as a business. Would you guys like to fix up the Ramshackle Inn? Maybe, if you want, explore the upper levels beforehand?
We should definitely explore the upper levels. How much are we doing anything right now that is directly time sensitive besides gestures vaguely and everything?
That is a good question.
I don't even know what we're.
If anything, we have to kill a lot of time for the moon.
Well, currently, amongst the variable number of things you guys have on the list, you never did find out what was going on with those Dwergar in East Haven, and at some point, they could return. The wolves and mammoth that attacked the citizens of Dugan's Hole remain at large. You could investigate the whispers of Karkalak. You could find out what's going on in the Cackling Chasm, as that fisherman from East Haven was attacked by a filthy pair of gnolls. You could discover even more about the lost tower that is rumored to be hiding amongst the Dale. You could head northward towards the Sea of Moving Ice. You've killed the white moose that troubles Lonelywood, but there was someone who mentioned a weird comet falling out of the sky not long ago, near the spine of the world south of where you are.
Ooh.
I will say a veritable amount of things continue to plague your group. I know for a fact that some of you continue to have or have had prophetic dreams that continue to point you in a direction not too descript. Some have to follow along and continue gathering things as outlined by those above you. Some of you search for others, and some of you are here to just have some fun.
You can just say my name, Grant. It's
I was gonna
okay.
say Cyphus. You motherfucker.
Here for a rip-roaring good time.
I'm just here to party.
Yeah.
I am having a good time.
Yeah.
Would you guys like to spend the 19th of Eliant fixing up this Ramshackle Inn?
Yeah, might as well. At least tonight could be like a base for us.
Yeah.
Cerelia?
I want to get rid of this wolf pelt that's in my
Inventory? All right.
You're gonna sell it, I'm sure.
I also
I'm
have stuff
gonna
to sell
sell
for
it.
us.
All right. So you guys want to travel into the town of Lonelywood and hit the Happy Scrimshander?
Yeah.
Do we all need to go?
No, but those of whom would like to sell can.
I still have the tourmaline that I need to sell so we can get our gold pieces.
Tourmaline?
Tourmaline.
The term.
Tourmaline.
The term lane.
If we're spending the day here in Lonelywood, Aster will spend the day working on the
Yeah, I have
Furniture?
nothing to sell. Yeah, I'll help out.
Okay. So you guys are going to acquire through other methods of outside of obviously like the regular shop. The furniture required. It's going to cost you guys 20 gold. If you want, you can try and make stuff. It may delay you in time if you fail.
proficient with woodworking tools.
Haha.
I'm proficient with woodworking.
Oh, hell
Oh my
yeah.
God.
That's why I've been doing it. I'm not just doing this for fun.
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
fucking hate woodworking.
Yeah, so no, Aster's fully gonna like be making furniture. Like if the entire town is storing their lumber here, Aster's gonna see that as free lumber.
That's fair. Honest to God, that's fair. It's not like any of them know also that you've been given this thing, so.
Yeah, so Aster's just like building stuff all day.
All right.
Well, shit.
So we're gonna start with team trade. Cerelia and Kataros. Cyphus, are you going?
I'll stay.
All right. Cerelia, Kataros, you guys walk off to find the happy Scrimshander. The two of you, of course, I don't
Is
know.
Garrosh with us as well?
No, he's back at the ramshackle.
Okay,
Like,
I thought
yeah.
we said they were going.
No.
Okay.
I'm staying in unless you want me to come along.
Ooh.
Oh my god, we're getting coffees and we're going thrifting.
I mean, to be fair, I need to conserve some gold because I need a magic weapon soon. Get to that level.
Yeah, do you? Do you really?
Yeah, I do,
Guys,
man.
I need a magic weapon. I'm not insta-killing things yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, keyword
Oh,
yet.
we take a long rest, right?
Yeah, you do long rest. You
Yeah,
guys regain all expended things such as health and spell slots. Kataros, Cerelia, you guys don't have a lot of time alone together. You guys have any fun conversations? Anything fun come up while you're walking over?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like most of our encounters with each other are just like Kataros try to drag me out of snow or something.
Yeah.
I picked you up and carried you a few feet
Yeah, you
once.
sure did.
Yeah, throw
And you did a great job.
Like thumbs up. The little shop facing the docks sells the tools of the Scrimshander's trade and then some. If you need needles, knives in a wide array of shapes and size, inks in a rainbow of colors, or waxed for sealing and engraving, this is the place to be. You see, of course, Iskri Harrow Hill. She nods to you two as you come in. I believe it was Kataros that was talking to her last about her. She has like the mark of the thieves seller or thieves trader.
Wait, wasn't it Cyphus?
Oh, it was Cyphus. You're right. You were very attentive to this. Yeah, you took thieves can't like 201 or something.
Yeah.
As you guys enter, she gives you, of course, a nod, and if you need anything to sell, you need only place it upon her fine establishment's table.
Yeah, I've got a wolf pelt.
All right.
White moose pelt would have been a good idea too.
Yeah.
Damn.
That thing would have
We
gone
could go
for...
back.
Yeah, you want to travel a few hours to go back?
We could also get the zombie to watch our inn.
Yeah. Welcome. Oh my god, it's the dead
Innkeeper's
owner!
a mummy. That's like a fucking Goosebumps book.
Yeah.
The innkeeper's a mummy.
The innkeeper among us.
Hotel of the Dead. Excuse me?
Hotel of the Yeah, it's like say cheese and die.
Alright. When it comes to selling... Ah, there it is. Wolf. Oh. I was like, what do I usually use to calculate the loot? And it was Thieves Guild. That amazing, useful site that you can use to look up things given by dead creatures. And you killed was it a dire wolf or a wolf?
Wasn't it just a regular wolf?
It was probably just
It's
a
a
wolf.
normal wolf.
So those
Yeah.
sell for 5 gold per pelt. And you took
Wow.
5, right?
I don't remember. I just had wolf pelt written in my
Okay.
inventory.
Then you probably I think maybe one of you took one.
I have it too. I think we all just like
Took one.
got
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
maybe
wolves
that's
and
what
ripped
it
their
was.
flesh off. Yeah.
I just remember getting a lot of wolf meat rations.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll sell the wolf pelt.
For 5 gold. Kataros, do you want to drop yours off?
Yeah, I have the wolf pelt and then the tourmaline if she'll take it.
Alright. Does it say how much those are worth?
80 gold pieces worth.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You
Damn.
drop off this beautiful tourmaline, and for a moment, she eyes you, and it gives you like a nod of satisfaction, impressed by the gem and its quality. She just gives you a one-word response upon seeing it. Tourmaline?
Tourmaline, actually.
No. Where you
Oh.
got it.
Yeah, it's tourmaline. I got it from tourmaline.
Beautiful. She admires the gemstone for a little longer, but coughs up the gold rather quickly.
Is there a special quality about it from there?
She thinks for a moment, shakes her head. She has not much to say. Obviously, maybe a gem expert or someone with a little bit more experience in this kind of thing might be able to give a better answer, but in this regard, she is helpless.
Well, thank you regardless. And I'll look to see if Cerelia needs anything else.
From here, no, I don't think so.
So, I will say, do you remember? I was gonna say, I guess she doesn't have the information, but if you wanted to further involve yourself in hunting for your special little, your discs, Haley, you could ask.
I know who has it.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I
She curved you?
talked to her. Uh-huh.
Alright. Afterwards, do you guys need to buy anything else? Do you want to survey her wares?
Yeah, let's see what she's got.
Well, of course she has the crafting materials, but there's also a fair bit of high-end clothing. Clearly has come from somewhere, and in between that is just a very limited stock of supplies for adventurers. These are traveling equipment too, such as like climber's kit, very limited supply, as if someone's dropped them off. There's grappling hooks, hammers, but in the sense of a crafting hammer, and other traps, ladders, jugs, etc. I don't believe any of you need anything of that nature, right?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
Nope.
Would you like to head back to the Ramshackle Inn?
Yeah.
All right. The day continues on, and after finishing up, you guys are brought back to the Ramshackle, which very finely has been tuned up. Even going upstairs, you guys
look at
can
that.
find the newly placed items to move on back here, and people get to see the beautiful, yes, beautiful Ramshackle Inn. You guys have fixed it up quite nicely, though it has taken the full day, and the 20th of Eliant is just on the horizon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere that you want to explore on here?
You said there was a upper level, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I'll start looking around.
All right, heading up on
Yeah,
upstairs.
should I turn myself over?
Yeah, absolutely. Feel free. Walking upstairs, there is, of course, the chimney that acts as also a main support for the building, that's spewing some of the smoke from the downstairs brazier. There are several rooms, obviously enough to accommodate all of you, with pelts and other recently acquired things. So who spent the money?
Oh, yeah. How are we doing that? Do we just divide it?
Yeah, we could each just throw in 4, I guess. You said it was 20 gold.
Yep.
Yeah, as long as everyone's cool with that.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
Yeah, I'm fine with that, yeah.
You guys have a fairly easy process in getting everything back together, though there is obviously a discrepancy in the amount of food that you are able to purchase for your kitchen. This is just due to an overall lack of immediate foods available, but you can store foods here that will last a fair bit longer than they would traveling with them. If there's anything that you wish to drop off here and leave, it will remain until you return. You've all also acquired a key to the Ramshackle, though it is up to you guys whether or not you give Ronaldo his own.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was going to suggest he stays here and runs the inn for us.
He's in the party. I don't know about that. We gotta have Ronaldo on our team.
Yeah, you're gonna miss him?
Yeah. You can't just not be here.
Actually, I do still think we need him, and I do still think he's the chosen one. So I don't know what that entails, but I do think he is the chosen one.
It is now the end of the day, I will say. It has reached a point in which shops have begun to close, and this is about when the 19th ends. Sleeping into the 20th, I should have said. Is there anything that you guys want to do during the night? Anything to prepare or think about?
It's arts and crafts time.
Arts and crafts. I was gonna say, Cyphus was hoping to spend the day transcribing counterspell into his spellbook.
Ooh, he does so. Tyler, this is something. I actually have a few things for the few of you that are taking the night to rest. This is probably one of the few times in which the Sunseekers have elected not to follow a dire situation. I guess dire would be a rather too serious word for this. Everything in the Icewind Dale is too serious. But this is one of the few days that you guys have chosen not to end while traveling towards something. And it comes with a fair bit of a relaxing breath. Or a fair bit of relaxing breaths. Breathes? Breath. The five of you, Ronaldo and Tyrael included, by proxy, get to spend the night not like licking your wounds, but enjoying the warm safety of a home. One that is not going to cost you several hundred coin a night or over the course of this trek. And though you may not be able to travel to Lonelywood every night to remain here, it's nice knowing that this is somewhat your place. However, during that nighttime, a few of you have some, I want to say, realizations brought upon them. And I'll go in order of whoever, because you guys are not in a line the way you are in regular for the overlay.
Well, whose fault is that?
Mine.
Kataros, we'll start with you.
Oh.
What does he spend his night doing up until what I am about to say? How does he spend his day of not being forced into a near-death experience?
He is probably studying the Chardolin, seeing what he can get from it, and maybe trying a little arts and crafts.
All right. During the night, you, of course, have... Did I say what... you obviously have your toolkit prepared, and once it manifested, like I said, I just like reminding because it is one of those things that looks very cool. The black leather grips that you've been given on these tools, as if when they manifested, like they shattered out and the perfect version of them was created. You, of course, have picks, hammers, and other various tools for crafting. But every piece that you look at, a section of, or at least when you line 3 up, of an outline, some kind of blueprint lays bare for your eyes to see, as if it's asking you to carve it out. You don't mind if I say what this item looks like, right? I guess it's not too bad.
No.
You have the outline of a knife that is, once you line up 3 pieces of this Azure Chardolin, becomes clearer. Did you want us to try and craft it?
Yeah. He is trying to get closer to what Mephisto wants with these Chardolin. And I think he feels a lot like crafting some stuff is going to help him get answers.
Go for it. So give me an Arcana check.
Let's see. 13 plus 4, 17.
17? All right.
17.
After a few hours of hard crafting, where would he sit? Is he in his own room in the inn?
Yeah, he just chose a random room and kind of sat crisscross on the bed.
while picking it out, you finally come to a general rough shape, and the rough edges and uncut pieces shatter off of it. There is a low-quality grip upon it, but there is a knife made out of azure chardolin. This is a magical knife that will break at a certain point, but it allows you, as you can see inscribed in demonic writing along the sides, basically instructions. You glean that this knife will allows you to cast Ice Knife without using a spell slot, once per long rest.
Hey.
Cool.
He kind of turns it over in his hand, slowly realizing what it is and what it does.
As you finish up creating this little piece of, well, a demonic ice, or demonic chardolin, this wonderful new addition to your lineup of weapons, you can hear a chuckle, and there is a man that appears sitting at the desk before you. Of course, you know who he is just from the first glance. And he chuckles. I don't know if you say anything to him, but he cuts you off, almost like he was waiting for you to start talking, just so that he could cut you off. Looks like you're having fun, he says, his words chilling the room, literally. You can see that your breath is now more visible than it was before, while you lay on this bed.
No more fun than you're having, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm having loads of fun watching you. He gets up and he walks around, though none of the creaky floorboards seem to respond to him. He walks by the bed, and as he gets by, he goes, Kataros, Kataros, Kataros. I grow impatient. I told you I wanted you to collect more. And this, and he gestures to the bed of chardolin that you've gathered. This is nothing! And he grabs hold of the bed sheet and throws the few chardolin pieces you have onto the ground. How many in total do you have?
It's like 15 or something.
Okay.
I don't think it's the actual amount. I just can't find it right now.
No, that's fair. It would be 12 now if you had made this knife. But the knife... there's 12 now. I don't know why I said the knife. 2 of them go careening beyond, like rolling under the desk and drawer. But 10 of them remain on the carpet below you. He looks down and just gives you a, tongue click. I don't know if it'll catch on my mic, but I don't want it to be lost on you how agitated he grows. He coughs into his hand as if he's like, sorry, lost my temper there. Not literally saying it, but of course, this is how he acts when he gets frustrated and cares not on who he takes it out on. I want you to collect double that. No! Triple that. In the coming weeks. I don't have a lot of time. And if his plan is enacted before mine, I will just have a field day with you. He looks over to you, and then his gaze turns towards the carpet before you, almost as if he's gesturing for you to look. I don't know if Kataros does turn, or he keeps contact, or eyes gazed upon this lovely man.
I think he turns to look. He's known him well enough to know how he communicates.
As he turns to look, of course, the man is gone from his peripheral. And out on the floor of this room lies 10 pieces of azure chardolin, oddly enough, in the same exact placement of something else. What it is, maybe you could give me an intelligence check. Or wisdom, whatever you'd like.
Alright, I guess we're going for wisdom. Grant.
Don't say you crit failed. Don't say you crit failed to me right now.
I have terrible news.
You know what? All right.
I got inspiration.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, you do get gain inspiration for crafting, the knife. I don't know why I forgot to say that. I think I was just so excited that you crafted it.
Believe me if I say I got a nat 20.
Yes, and I honestly wouldn't care if you lied to me. Laid out before you is a perfect reconstruction of the 10 towns, each one of these azure Chardalyn pieces outlining one of the major 10 towns. And right on East Haven and Caer Dineval, the azure Chardalyn seem to pulsate with this azure energy that overshines the black that outlines it. And just as soon as they had made such a light, they fall dark again.
Kataros walks over to the little kind of map that's made itself on his floor and looks it over, trying to make sense of it, trying to see if he can see anything else.
Has he gleaned his guide for now, you think? Yeah, I will say also, while this is going on, Cyphus and Cerelia, you see at one point Ronaldo, his head like jolts up looking as if he can hear something that you guys can't. You know when like a dog or a cat looks into the corner of a room? It's just, huh?
Scary, but yes.
What is it, boy?
What do you see?
Yeah, Fig does that all the time. Just like, buddy, there's nothing there. I love you, but you're yelling at ghosts.
I thought I heard someone, a voice I hadn't heard before, but it could just be the wind. Yes, the wind.
Classic.
Is Kataros comfortable with that information?
I might need you to send me it in text form.
Yeah. All right.
But yes.
Aster, how does he spend his night?
I mean, I have out of character knowledge, so part of me wants to be like fucking spying on Kataros. No. Knowledgeably, I think that this is probably the first time in a very long time that Aster has just kind of like spent an entire day working with his hands and is like excited to rest and feels proud of himself and feels like a sense of accomplishment that he maybe doesn't normally get from killing stuff.
Over the course of hanging out and resting for what he has, I'm assuming he's of course playing with his mask at some.
Absolutely, no, I'm learning how to do that.
And as he draws the mask down and dons it, just to test it out. I don't know if he wild shapes, but the feeling, I guess the soul tug of this mask. The mask almost like it wants you to turn your head in directions, and you can hear distantly, far distantly, almost as if you're hallucinating, calls of wolves, calls of bears, and calls of tigers in various directions, that if you spent enough time trying to dissect auditorily, you could perhaps indicate a direction. If you want to give me perception.
Yeah, Aster would love to meditate on that.
All right.
God, perfect timing. The Bardcore version of All Star by Smash Mouth. And I got perception for Aster, I believe it's +5? +6 now, so it's 16.
16? You're able to detect that one of these calls is coming from the south, far to the south. I want to say in a direct direction from you, if I am to be smart enough to remember. Let's see. Pulling up my massive fucking map of everything ever. It actually,
well.
yeah, literally directly south from you. Pulling out a compass, you could see it's just going straight south from Lonelywood would be the direction you hear these noises kind of carry from.
All of them?
No, but the loudest.
Okay.
As you flip up the mask, though, these voices do not continue to bother you.
Okay. Is it a quiet night?
Yeah, it is, actually.
Aster will sleep with the mask on then.
Okay.
I think if anything, that's probably the thing that he is the least accustomed to.
All right. Garrosh,
Yo, what up?
how do you spend your night? Your first free night? Your first day off in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks even?
You know what? I'm gonna kind of just spend time with Tyrael, see if
he's so
see-
baby.
I know, right? I'm kind of curious to see if Tyrael spends his time relaxing, exploring the house, goes out to hunt.
Just watching like him explore this place.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. Tyrael, of course, being the little guy that he is, sticks by you for a majority of the night. Once he realizes that this stay is going to be long, he becomes a little bit more curious about the surroundings and carries himself all throughout the building. Of course, obviously not going into closed rooms, but enjoying the amenities that he has available to him. He, of course, walks by various windowsills and chooses to paw them open, or at least use his nose to kind of crowbar them open, as the inside of this building is a little too warm for him, being an ice dragon. But nothing that would kill him. He just sort of treats it like a sunspot. He hangs in an open window. So
one of the dragonborn abilities is I could resummon my companion with a different elemental attunement.
Really?
Yeah. I can just choose the element. I just typically default to cold.
That's fair.
But I can literally change him for a spell slot
at any point.
For a standard action. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's crazy.
But
no,
yeah, I mean, if that's like, can I change his element so he's not as like bothered?
Well, it's not so much. I mean, no matter what you change him to, if he realizes he has time to hang out, he will just go to the nearest thing that he finds comfort in, kind of like a cat. Of course,
okay.
This is just like sunspotting for him. Like if he were a red dragon, he would hang out by any of the fires. But either way, while you hang out and the night continues, you of course spend the rest of the night going to bed, and with that, you hold on to Tyrael as you sleep, and Tyrael, of course, is sprawled out, his legs in all different directions, laying on top of you. And you fall. You know the dream that you're falling, that makes your heart beat so fast that you wake up?
Yeah.
It is as quick as that. Just before you even realize you're asleep, suddenly you're plummeting through a cold, frigid night sky. The full moon below you, suddenly now above, as if you've passed it, illuminating a far expanse of the tundra, and on it you can see there is a call, a cry for help from an unknown location behind you. But looking forward, you know what can you give me, you know what? No, you wouldn't know what this is. You know what a rock is. The bird.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
ROC.
Yeah.
One of these, a brown one, flies through the night sky at alarming speeds, and you don't need to perception check it as it's flying far but still close to you. In its clutches is grasped an egg of indescribable shape, mainly because its claws, or the rock's claws, cover it so. But you can tell by the way it grips it, it is indeed carefully, gently carrying it somewhere. And now I'd like you to perception check if you can.
Sure.
I did know that you meant the bird, but I did hear you know what a rock is, and laughed my ass off.
Okay, but the question is, do you know what the rock
is cooking?
Would you believe me if I told you I rolled a nat 20?
No, but I'm going to allow it.
I think that's what we have to just start saying every time.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, let me see if I have.
The total's 29, if that matters.
No, that does not. Looking off into the distance as you plummet towards the ground, you grow ever closer, foot by foot, second by second. Your eyes gleam past the rock carrying that egg of sort, and the sea of moving ice flows and ebbs in the moon's pull. Beyond that, an island, one of massive ice. Very, very distantly so, gleams in the moonlight, and on it you can see a skull, a crown of ice surrounding it, sits waiting. And at that moment, once you really come to terms with what it is, you collide with the ground below, and you shoot up in bed. Tyrael, of course, now laying flat on your mouth and covering your any chance of breathing, really. And you send him flying across the bed as you shoot up. And he does the, like, when an animal is not expecting to be airborne, and is just like, all of his limbs are going kind of crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry.
He
Okay,
just
good.
coughs up a little cold and like circles where he sits and lies in a little curled up motion.
Good. All right, that was weird. Strange.
Cyphus. He's dead.
Yeah.
He's died. No,
He's alive.
You actually, yeah. You don't have. What do you do for the rest of your night? Sorry, let me start with that.
I was.
Transcribing.
If I'm done transcribing my new spell, then probably not much.
All right.
Transcribing another one.
Yeah.
I would. I'm just trying. I can't find the book. We found a spell book early on, but I switched character
Oh,
sheets,
that's right. No worries.
and
I can pull it up.
don't
No
remember what
problem.
spells were in it.
So you had originally grabbed it from the mission you got in Targos for climbing Kelvin's Cairn. And on it is the following spells. And I'll read them out for you guys, but I'm going to send them to you, Justin, because what sick fuck would I be to just expect you to memorize them? Alter Self, Cloud of Daggers, Comprehend Languages, Detect Magic, Expeditious Retreat, Scorching Ray, Shield, Suggestion, and Tensor's Floating Disc.
Oh, right.
Shield is very good.
I do have it already.
What's... Oh, God, there's another one that was good from that list.
Justin, you do also spend some time working on mapping the stars and trying to remember the lectures from long ago so that you may understand how to use your navigator's tools.
Yay.
Hooray!
Do you have Cloud of Daggers?
2 Cloud of Daggers.
Yeah, it's in there. I should do that one.
That's what I was saying.
And Suggestion.
Thank you.
Alright. As night falls, I should ask, I forget if it was a part of this, but Ronaldo, having, of course, spent the rest of his night helping set up, sits between you and Cerelia and asks, Cyphus, now you can possibly glean why I've come along, but I am curious. You seem to be the wisest, at the very least, of the few that we travel upon. Cerelia, of course, rivaling this wisdom and beauty that Cyphus, no offense, it's hard to match, but what is it that's brought you to the Icewind Dale? You don't seem a kind enough...
Ow! Anyway.
He hasn't seen Cyphus, like, shirtless yet, so...
No, I know. I'm
Yeah.
No,
I didn't mean insulting Cyphus. I meant that Aster is not considered amongst the wisest of this group. I literally have the highest wisdom.
You took the most damage today.
Maybe in
Did anybody else take damage? I don't think so.
That's not the brag you think it is.
That's my job.
No, that's fair. He does
I literally have Interceptor as my fighter feature. Come on.
Cyphus, I have to ask. I see some of them come here for, well, their own personal reasons, be they compelled to or felt the need. But what brings you to the Icewind Dale? Surely a man of your age doesn't have too long to live. No offense, being a human you are. But do you really want to spend the last, no offense, few years that you have amongst the cold and bitter tundra?
Ronaldo, this conversation isn't going as well as you think.
He's kind of...
reply that there's no greater pursuit than knowledge.
What knowledge do
I am
you
here
seek in
to
the Icewind?
discover deeper magics and pursue curiosity.
Ah,
For I can think of no better way to spend my days.
well, he has a little wine in his skin. What is it called? Water skin. And he pulls out from some of the nearby barrels a pair of glasses, of course, for you and Cerelia. Well, for the pursuit of knowledge and curiosities. I hope you find what you're looking for. The only real curiosity is how fast you freeze out here. And that's something I hope you'd never have to discover. He raises his glass to you.
Okay.
I'll raise mine.
He takes a sip and asks, do you know where it is that you plan on seeking this knowledge out?
The fallen meteor we heard of, the strange thing that fell from the sky, interests me most.
I remember that we heard of that, somewhere near Goodmead, I believe. Not that it was in Goodmead, but that's where I believe I heard the rumor, if I am to be correct. I'd heard whispers of it, but I've been traveling with you lot, so not many things. What do you think we'll find there?
I can't say for sure, but I have a hunch.
I see. Of course. Cerelia, how do you spend your time? Not that there's, romantic music playing as he struts over here, but what do you spend the night doing until you're roped into conversation with Cyphus and Ronaldo?
I'm plotting.
Yeah, fucking revenge.
No, I gotta get my fucking disc from that woman. I gotta figure out how to do it without killing her.
Primer.
Are you drawing out a little plan of attack? How are you planning?
Yeah.
You've got a drawing of yourself, and it's
I got a piece of paper and a crayon. I'm trying
your
to figure
tongue's
it
out
out.
while you're drawing. There's a little
Listen.
bow staff that you have caving her head in.
Yeah, it's saying please didn't work, and so I'm having to go plan Z.
Immediate jump to the last resort.
Yeah.
Well, you seem ready for all kinds of action. He strolls over and looks at your plan, whether it is just writing or drawings. I saw you were trying to interrogate the hostess of the tavern. Do you really think she has it?
I think so.
Well, maybe we could have her elect to give us the information.
Well, she didn't seem very keen on
Sharing it?
revealing that.
Yes. But, perhaps if we have spells, something maybe you might have. I have Enthrall, but I don't believe it'll be much help. Silence, though I do believe that it'll be even less. I do have Charm Person. I can cast an overwhelmingly charming spell, but you would have to do the talking, as I'm not much of the interrogator.
I also have Friend.
Well, friend doesn't always mean they're willing to share, but we could try it as a backup.
Yeah.
All right, then it's settled. Tomorrow we'll uncover the truth of Dynizodal's plans and where the disc actually is. If she doesn't have it, then, though I believe it to be a lie, I can't even imagine where it could be.
I don't even know why she wants it.
Well, do these discs possess any intrinsic value to the people? I've actually never seen one myself. Do they play a beautiful melody, perhaps?
I'll take the one that I've got out.
He is, in fact, immediately enthralled looking at this thing. It's beautiful. What does it play?
I don't know.
Well, surely you've the means to try it, do you not?
Well, I do, but, I need all of them to make it make sense.
I see. Well, here's to one day uncovering the mystery of that melody. I'm sure it will be a beautiful and marvelous song that will be celebrated and sung for ages. If it's to be believed it's of the highest quality. Of course, if it's the same person that crafted you, I have no doubts. And he raises his wine glass again. At this point, you guys might be a little convinced that he's trying to get drunk. Not many options.
What time is it?
It's nighttime. The 10 to 12 area.
Alright, I think it's time for Ronaldo to go to bed.
No, surely you don't mean that. He like wobbles from the chair and on. But
Time to go to bed.
The Sunseekers recoup in their new home. I heard others discuss maybe wanting to change the name of the ramshackle. Is anyone interested in that truly?
The sun shackle.
We could come to a vote on it. Sunspot?
Sunspot.
Ooh, I like that.
That's really cute.
Yeah, that's fun.
The Sunspot Inn.
Any qualms? I'll take that as a no.
No,
Not an one.
At some point, you may buy the appropriate dye and change it from the ramshackle to the sunspot. But the nights turn into nights, and the 20th comes. 8 a.m. arrives, and you guys have the rest of the continent to explore next session. But I should say, do you guys know where roughly you'd like to travel? I do want to say, I'm assuming the 5 of you gather, well, Ronaldo included, the 6 of you gather in the main hall, maybe to discuss a future plan of action. A morning meeting is called by Ronaldo,
Yeah.
let's say. He calls you all down wearing, he is, of course, stepping out of, you can pick your table if you would like. Oh. There we go. Go ahead and pick where you would like to sit in your downstairs lobby. He comes out bearing gifts of breakfast. Of course, he has cooked a veritable amount of the few items you have. Wolf meat, of course, being the real bonus.
Yeah, wolf meat for breakfast.
Wolf meat, bread, some salts and spices to dazzle and drizzle on them. And he plates it up for you guys all around. And he, of course, asks where you guys would like to go next. Kataros? Oh, never mind. Aster?
Kataros?
I was just going to go clockwise.
I say that we should head south.
Kataros?
What is it? Oh, never mind.
Kataros, Auril.
Sorry, I'm looking at my map. I assume Kataros would know this, but I agree with South. Maybe if we head back to East Haven down that way. I know we wanted to go to Brinchander briefly, so might as well pass through.
Cerelia?
I'm okay with South. I think we should probably wrap up the Dwagar issue. I do have sea invisibility or sea invisible now.
That's huge.
Ooh, that's good.
So we'll be able to spot them this time. I'm laser focused. Like actual lasers come out of my eyes and scan the area.
You are finally fulfilling your purpose.
Yeah.
Garrosh?
Yo.
Where would he like to travel?
Embarrassed to ask, where'd you put the map?
The map is in our little server. It should be pinned in D&D somewhere. Is it? General? Art? Probably not art. Maybe VC? Nope.
General.
Oh, it's just general?
It's not in general.
Oh. Rough. How did we lose this? Oh, maybe it's... No. Oh my god, I'm
like
so sorry. I definitely sent it to all of you.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of how long ago.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, which way is the
unmarked map of the Icewind Dale Oh, that's not helpful. It literally doesn't have any location.
Woo, what did you say? I'm sorry.
Where is the Sea of Moving Ice?
That is directly north.
Okay, so that's north. Okay. But other than that, though, I don't really have a preference. Because I'm still kind of just, let's go kill things and hunt things down.
Yeah.
Listen, Garrosh is a very simple man.
I'm a simple man with simple needs, like crushing things and killing
Like-
things.
Like, dealing a lot of damage on turn 1. Yeah. Yeah, pretty simple.
Here, I'll share it in our chat that we're in now, but this is where you guys are at. And last but not least, Cyphus. We're skipping Tyrael because he has wonderful, wonderful input that no one can understand.
Yeah, I think Tyrael should have a say in where we go.
I think Tyrael should just put his paw on the map and be like, "Grr."
Yeah, I
I'm fine
can't
with
argue
going
with that
south.
too much.
Cyphus?
South works for Cyphus too.
If we're going south, what are we aiming for?
Well, if we want to deal with the Dwargar, and I also want to go to East Haven, why not head that way?
Sure.
We have to go south regardless.
Okay.
I will know where we need to go when I can follow the animal cries as we get closer.
What?
Okay. Alright, so
To East Haven?
plan made.
To East Haven it is.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right. Thank you guys so much for coming, for those of you who have hung around. And I hope you guys enjoyed. This, if you want to play this module, this is available on D&D Beyond and bookstores. It's called Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden. If you want to check out any of our players, they're going to be in the description below as well. And if you want to watch us at Parahealing Creative or on YouTube, the same name, we play every Tuesday, 8 to 10, usually. Sometimes. But yeah, thank you so much for coming, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Is there anything that you guys want to say before we end?
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for watching.